Hi everyone. Today I want to introduce you to what I call the flip method. And the flip method is all about utilizing the power of the word no. Whether you're communicating with your team, negotiating contracts, or just trying to influence other people, the flip method allows you to utilize the power of the word no to your advantage. Before we talk about the word no though, I want to talk about the problem that we have with the word yes. Okay, now this is not research I have done. This is research that has come from well-established universities about the word yes, particularly when it comes to negotiations. So there are three types of yes that people use. The first is a confirmation yes. Somebody says yes to you to confirm that a statement is factually correct. Yes. The second type of yes is when yes is used to commit to something, to agree to something. You commit to buying a product, for example. Okay. Those are the two yeses that most people are familiar with, but there's also this idea of the counterfeit yes. A counterfeit means fake or false. And this is actually the most commonly used form of yes. And it's used when people just can't say no to something. They want to say no, but perhaps they can't say no. They don't want to say no because they think no may offend you or cause problems. Yeah. For example, you know, have you ever said yes to somebody about something when you really meant no? I'm sure if you think about it, there are many occasions where you have said yes to somebody, but you didn't mean yes, you really meant no. But yes is just easier to say than no. Yes means everyone's happy. You say no to somebody, generally people are unhappy. It can cause arguments and problems. Okay. Now, in negotiations, when you're communicating, when you're trying to influence people, most people will use the word yes in this false way. Okay. And that's why it's important that you can learn to flip this around and try and harness the power of no. What does no actually mean? Now, in most cases, no doesn't necessarily mean absolutely no. No is usually a sign that perhaps somebody is just not ready to say yes just yet. Okay. No might mean I need more information before I can say yes. No might mean something like I need to ask somebody else before I can say yes. Yeah. So no can have many different meanings. It doesn't always mean the definitive no. And that is worth bearing in mind. Now, with the flip method, I'm going to suggest that you start with no. Okay. People who say no to something feel more in control. This is a fact. This is psychologists have researched this. People who say no to something feel in control. Okay. Yes, on the other hand, just means for most people problems and trouble and new things and different things and stress, whereas no is protection and safety, staying with the same. When we say no, we feel happier, we feel calmer, and we feel more in control. So the flip method, I call it the flip method because you're flipping yes questions and you're turning them into no questions. The flip method is great when you are trying to influence, negotiate, or communicate with people because you're asking the same questions or you're asking the same thing, but you're just framing your question so that the correct answer is no. Yeah. Let me give you an example. So you can see on the screen. Here's the yes answer. Is this a good idea? And you expect a yes answer to that. Is this a good idea? Yes. But the same question, is this a terrible idea? The correct answer to that is no. Do you agree? You want someone to say yes. Do you disagree? You want somebody to say no. Now, it's true that in most cases, every yes question can be flipped and turned into a no question. Here are a few more examples for you on questions where the correct answer is no. Have you given up on this project? No, I haven't given up on this project. Yeah. Is it ridiculous to ask you to agree to this? No, it's not ridiculous. Would it be bad for me to suggest this instead? No, it's not bad. Is it a bad idea to ask you to do this? No. Yeah. So people are giving you a positive response, but they're using the word no. Okay. Now the word no, as I said, makes people feel happy, safe and protected. And that is why if you are negotiating with somebody or trying to communicate or even influence people, you should ask no questions. Okay. Use the flip method. Okay. No questions grab people's attention. No questions actually make people think more clearly about what they're answering, about the question and about what their response is. No questions stop people saying or using counterfeit yeses. Okay. And here's a fact. Again, this is not my fact. This is research from top universities like Harvard. No questions actually get people to say yes more often. Okay. So using the flip method, asking no questions, you generally get better positive responses from people. Okay. So there you go. That is the flip method. Try it next time you have to communicate, negotiate, or influence.